Pleasant afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to West Valley High School. We get ready for the WIAA Geesa Credit Union quarterfinal here of the 4A boys baseball tournament here in West Valley High School between the Lake Washington Kangaroos with a record of 17-11 and the Richland Bombers, the 5 seed, with a record of 18-6. Here are the batting orders for both teams. Coach Lacey, take it away.
We're going to start with the Lake Washington Kangaroos and their starting lineup as announced by head coach Derek Bingham. Leading things off, the shortstop, number 6, Noah Kwan. Batting second, the catcher, number 20, Bowden Reeve. In the 3 spot, the left fielder, number 34, Aiden Melberg. Batting cleanup and playing center field, number 9, Will Cooley. At third base, batting 5th, number 5, Kane Nishikawa. Batting 6th, number 27, Gavin Johnson. He'll be playing second base. The right fielder, number 2, Brody O'Kane, batting 7th. In the 8th spot, first baseman, number 8, Logan Schuster. And rounding out the batting lineup for the Kangaroos, the designated hitter, number 24, Malachi Tungate. And on the mound for Lake Washington this afternoon is going to be number 11, Massam Smithwick. For the Richland Bombers, which will be the home team on the score strip once we get there.
Batting second and playing shortstop, number 3, Carter Upmeyer.
Couldn't find the button. Head coach Grant Richardson and his starting lineup leading things off. The second baseman, number 23, Dylan Parrott. The shortstop, number 3, Carter Upmeyer, batting second. Batting third, the catcher, number 5, Hayden Galloway. At first base and batting cleanup, number 26, Michael Ravel. In left field and batting 5th, number 24, Jake Brannon. Batting 6th, the center fielder, number 6, Caden Castro. Batting 7th, the pitcher, number 4, Braylon Edwards. Batting 8th, the third baseman, number 2, Jackson Woodard. And batting 9th, the right fielder, number 12, Colson Mackey.
Here's a look at the quarterfinal brackets here in the 4A tournament and how they got there. Take all these games all taking place right now. We're about to start here in about 3 minutes. The 3 seed East Lake is taking on Issaquah. 2 seed Kamaikan takes on the 10 seed Jackson. We've got this one, Richland versus Lake Washington, and number 1 Puyallup takes on number 8 Lake Stevens. All of those games, first pitch about to take place right here, 4 o'clock.
Now we ask that you please rise and remove your hats as we celebrate our nation in the playing of our national anthem.
Starting defense for the Bombers here in this quarterfinal matchup. From left to right, Brannon, Castro, Mackey in the outfield. Woodard, Upmeyer, Parrott, Ravel. The infield and the battery this afternoon on the mound. Edwards, and behind the dish, Hayden Galloway. This is always one of those, which team do you want to be? Do you want a team that just finished 45 minutes ago? You got the momentum going? Or do you want to be the team that's had 3-4 hours of rest?
Personally, I'd rather have a little bit of rest.
Especially, it's a little bit warm today.
Warm today, but you know, you get to be off your feet. Plenty of time. You don't have to rush the warm up. The other team doesn't really want to warm up.
Right. They didn't even take. Richland didn't even take an inning outing.
Don't need an inning outing. Just got done playing. So here we go, leading it off for the Kings. It'll be number 6, Noah Kwan. Kwan went 0 for 4 in the first game. Wind up in the pitch and on the way and gets plucked off the first one. So hits batsman, down to first he goes. Brings up the catcher, number 20, Bowden Reeves. Edwards line and pitch. Taking on the outside corner of the fastball for a strike. The 0-1. Hit into left field. Ball starting to tail just a little bit. Left fielder will make the catch. One away as Quan retreats. Brings up the left fielder, number 34, Aiden Muehlberg.
He's going to see
on a mound visit. He's asking if he left early.
Or if he touched and then didn't retouch.
He's going to ask. And I believe the answer is yes, yes he did. Safe. This is where you play. I swear if they were on board, they'd have their little Jeopardy question music playing in the background. Little Jeopardy music. Hey, look at that. It's like I told you.
What?
He's safe.
Pretty sure he was standing on the base when
yes, he
caught.
was.
And
yeah,
so
he never rounded it. Yeah. All right, so Edwards gets back up on the hill. Comes set, and the pitch to Milberg. And he'll go back to first. Back in time. Sunny 77 degrees here. Beautiful afternoon for baseball.
It's a gorgeous day.
Back to first again. There goes Quan and bobbled the catch, so he'll be in easy with a stolen base. Pitches a ball. Runner at second, one away. 95th stolen base of the year for the Kangaroos of Lake Washington. One 0 pitch on the way. Inside, ball 2. Pickoff play back into second. Two 0 pitch on the way. Ripped down the line to third, foul. Makes it 2-1. Bird went 2 for 4 in the opening game. The 2-1. Inside, ball 3. Daylight play back behind, and Edwards will step off. Braylon comes set. Here's a 3-1 pitch, ripped down the line, foul, gonna get outside the trailer. One bounce,
yeah.
Off the windshield,
Two
off
windshields.
Another windshield, and out of play. Might have left a mark. Counts full. The 3-2 pitch. Outside, ball 4. So now runners on first and second with a 1 away, and that'll bring up the center fielder, number 9, Will Cooley. Cooley 1 for 4 in the opener, scored a run. First pitch swinging, ball up the middle, lined right to the center fielder. He'll make the catch. 2 away.
Next up, number 5, Kane Nishikawa.
Third baseman Connie Nishikawa going to come to the plate here for Lake Washington. Nishikawa 1 for 3 with a walk in his first game. Edwards delivers. Ball hit out of play, back behind us. 0-1.
They're checking out their car.
Yes, they are.
They thought they were safe.
Daylight play, throw back behind. Close, but he's back in time. Edwards comes set, checks the runner at second, and delivers. Pitch taken for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Keep going.
Daylight play back. Lucky he didn't check that into center field. Edwards comes set. Checks the runner. The 0-2 pitch on the way. Slider taken down and away. Ball one. The 1-2 pitch. Down low, ball two. Twos are wild on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 runners on. Edwards comes set. Here's the pitch. On the outside corner, taking strike 3. No runs, no hits, 2 runners left. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Richland coming up when we come back.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
Welcome back, West Valley High School. Here, the Visa Credit Union quarterfinal in Yakima. Get ready to go to the bottom of the first. Richland will come up with Parrott, Upmeyer, and Galloway to get them going. Winner of this one will be back in Yakima on Friday. We get to the Final Four at Parker Field. The broadcasting crew out of Richland High School will be helping broadcast 4A tournament at Parker Field. We'll be out at Sela with both the Bs, 2B and the 1B, with our Bighorn Network kids helping us out.
Number 23, Parrott.
Second baseman Dylan Parrott steps in. Mason Smithwick out on the bump. He'll pitch out of the stretch instead of winding up. He'll come set. Here's his delivery. Smashed right back at the shortstop and got a glove on it. It'll be an infield hit. Good attempt there by Kwon. Keep it from getting out in the infield. Out of the infield.
Carter Upmeyer.
Brings up the shortstop, Carter Upmeyer.
Carter was 3 for 4 in their game earlier today. Got on base the first 3 times and actually got on base all 4 times. He just hit into an error.
Not often you see a righty step back and then turn and throw to first. Smithwick's pitch on the way. Tapped foul. 0-1. The 0-1 to Upmeyer. Hanging breaking ball lined right to the third baseman. He'll fire across the diamond to try and double him up, and Parrott gets back in time. L5, one away.
It's number 5, Hayden Galloway.
Brings up the catcher, number 5, Hayden Galloway. 1 on, 1 out. Smithwick checks the runner, comes set, and here's his pitch. Lined up the middle, shortstop Quan, flips it to second for 1, relay throw to second, gets by into the fence, catcher's there to pick it up. Galloway will make it to second base on the throwing error by the second baseman, E4.
Bring up number 26, Michael Ravel.
6-4 on the out if you're scoring at home.
Courtesy runner, number 10, Brennan Clark.
Clark in, running at second base. Brings up the first baseman, Michael Revel. Smithwick comes set. Here's the pitch on the way. Taken down and inside, ball 1.
Mike was over 3 in the first game. A couple of strikeouts.
Smithwick comes set. Checks the runner second and steps back. Didn't even have much of a lead. We'll try again. Comes set, gives a check. Here's the pitch on the way. Baby slider taken for a strike. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Taken for a strike on the outside corner. The count's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch on the way inside. Nice job by the catcher to keep that from getting away. It's 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Smithwick comes set, checks the runner. Here's the 2-2 pitch. On the inside corner, caught him looking, strike 3. No runs on a hit. The runner left. Through 1, we've got no score. We'll be back right after this.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Welcome back, West Valley High School leading off for the Kings. It'll be number 27, Gavin Johnson, the second baseman, followed by O'Kane and Schuster. Johnson went 2 for 4 in the opener against West Valley. Here's the pitch from Edwards. Laced down the third baseline, gets down for a hit. Big turn at first, and he'll hit the brakes and get back.
Step number 2, 3, okay.
Brings up the right fielder, Brady O'Kane. Edwards comes set. Here's the pitch. Taken for a strike on the outside corner. Edwards with a look. Comes set. The 0-1 pitch to O'Kane, fouled back, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 from Edwards. Breaking pitch just outside, ball 1. The 1-2 pitch from Edwards. And they'll call him out as he takes strike 3 on the inside corner, 1 away.
Next up, number 8, Logan Schuster.
Brings up first baseman number 8, Logan Schuster. Schuster went 2 for 4. With 3 RBI in game 1. Edwards pitch taken for a strike. Johnson over at first. Decent lead, they'll throw back.
Baseball is so different than softball.
Right on the outside corner. Strike 2. Good pitch there by Schuster. To Schuster. Edwards out in front, 0-2. Pitch on the way. Misses down and away, ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. That'll be a wild pitch. Moves the runner to second. Count will go to 2-2. Down and away again. Makes the count full. Runner on second, 1 away. Three-two pitch to Schuster. Got him looking. Second strikeout of the inning, 3rd of the game, 2 away.
Next up, number 24, Malachi Tungate.
Brings up the designated hitter, Mal Tungate. He went 2 for 4 in the opening game against West Valley. Here's the pitch from Edward. Taken for a strike. Edward with a look back at the runner. Here's the line in the pitch. Taking strike 2. Edward not throwing particularly hard, but is hitting his spots. Tungate asks for time. Steps out. Edward comes set, has a check of the runner. The 0-2 pitch on the way outside, ball 1. The 1-2 pitch from Edward, down low, and it's 2-2. The 2-2 to Tungate, lifted up out of play down the first base line. The 2-2 pitch from Edward. Lifted into left field and easily caught for the 3rd out. So 1 hit produces no runs, 1 left. We'll come to the bottom of the 2nd. Richland coming up. We've got no score.
I want to be smarter with my spending now.
And that's what we're here for.
Find a healthier approach to money at Gisa.
Brandon, Castro, and Edwards. Here's the pitch from Smithwick on the way. Hit down to the 4-hole. Second baseman will field it, throw it over in time. 1 away. They'll bring up center fielder number 6, Caden Castro.
Number 6, Caden Castro.
Smithwick's pitch on the way, right down Broadway, taken for a strike. The 0-1 pitch to Castro, swing and a miss. Makes it 0-2. Swing in the pitch, and got him. Down on strikes goes Castro, 2 away. And that'll bring up the pitcher, number 4, Braylon Edwards. Smith wicks wine and pitch on the outside corner for a strike. The 0-1. Little low. 1-1. The 1-1 from Smithwick outside, ball 2. The 2-1 pitch to Edwards.
As he slipped into his fin skull.
No runs, no hits, nobody left. We've completed 2. We've got no score. We'll be back right after this.
47-52.
Hey up there. Points. Points!
Everyone knows miles are better than points.
Oh, you fancy miles. That's all you ever talk about.
Stop! I'm telling Dad you used credit.
Bah!
Pish posh. Use me.
What he needs is points.
Think about the repercussions.
It's 10% off if you sign up for a store card.
No. Oh, boy.
It's okay to use credit sometimes. Let's talk about it.
Find a healthier approach to money at GISA.
Welcome back, West Valley High School. We're back to the top of the order here for the Kangaroos. Quan Reeves and Melberg. Noah steps in after being hit by the pitch in the first. Edwards winds and delivers. Swung on, hit down the line, but foul. The 0-1 pitch from Edwards, taken for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch, up high, ball 1. Off-speed pitch, taken up to 6 hole. Shortstop fells it, fires it the first in time, 6-3. 1 away. Brings up the catcher, number 20, Bowden Reeve. Flew out to left field in the first. Edwards delivers. Pitch taken for strike 1. The 0-1. Taken for strike 2 on the inside corner. Lake Washington watching lots of good pitches to get a stick on. The 0-2 from Edwards. Down low, ball one. Good spot to miss. Ball laced in left field. That'll get down for a base hit for Reeves. That'll bring up left fielder number 34, Aiden Melberg. Sam Milberg goes into courtesy run at first base for Reeve.
Sam Melberg.
Aiden steps in. Edwards comes set and delivers. Fastball ripped to short. Backhand fires to second for one. They'll relay and it'll be not in time. So safe at first on a fielder's choice is Milberg. And out at second, 6-4 for the second out. Brings up center fielder number 9, Will Cooley. Flied out to center back in the first inning. Edwards comes set, and here's his pitch. Lined right to the shortstop for the third out. So no runs on one hit, no errors, and runner left. We'll go to the bottom of the third. We've got no score. We'll be back. Welcome back. West Valley High School. It'll be Woodard, Mackey, and Parrott here for the Bombers. 8, 9, and then back to the top of the order. Smithwick comes set. And here's his delivery on the way. Outside for a ball. The 1-0. Taken up high. Makes it 2-0 to Woodard. Smithwick's 2-0 pitch on the way. Catches the outside corner, strike one. Two 1 pitch to Woodard, well outside, and it's 3-1. 3-1 pitch. Lifted into shallow left field, and they'll get under it and make the catch. 1 away. Brings up the right fielder, number 12, Colson Mackey.
Number 12, Colson Mackey.
Smithwick's pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. The 0-1. Well inside. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch to Mackey. Taken for strike 2. The 1-2 from Smithwick. Swing and a miss, and they get him. Third strikeout for Smithwick. 2 away.
Leadoff hitter number 23, Dylan Parrott.
Second baseman Dylan Parrott led things off with a single back in the first inning. The lone hit for the Bombers. Smithwick's pitch on the way. A little breaking ball up high, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch to Parrott outside. Ball 2. The 2-0 pitch to Parrott. Well outside, and it's 3-0. Chance for Smithwick to take a little off and put it on the corner, and he does. Makes it 3-1. The 3-1 to Parrott. On the outside corner, and the count is full. Payoff pitch from Smithwick on the way. Hit down the first base line. It'll get out of play. Smithwick's pitch lifted into shallow right field. Second baseman going to call off and make the play. F4, 3 away. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We've completed 3. We've got no score. We'll be back right after this.
I want to be smarter with my spending now.
And that's what we're here for.
Find a healthier approach to money at GISA.
Welcome back, West Valley High School. Other quarterfinal updates. Currently, number 1 seed Puyallup trailing 1-0 Lake Stevens in the third, and the 2 seed Kamaikan trailing 1-0 to Jackson, also in the third. 3 seed Eastlake is up 3-0 over Issaquah in the top of the third. Ishikawa in to lead it off here for Lake Washington, followed by Johnson and O'Kane. Kenny struck out looking last time. Slider taken for a strike. The 0-1 pitch from Edwards. Just a little low. 1-1. The 1-1 from Edwards. Popped up, out of play, back behind. And it's 1-2. The 1-2 from Edwards. Ripped down the line. Foul.
Oh, hit the sign.
The 1-2. Hit back to short. Fielded, fired across. In time for the out. 6-3, one away. I'll bring up the second baseman, number 27, Gavin Johnson.
Next up, number 27, Gavin Johnson.
Johnson. Singled back in the second. Ball taken high. The 1-0. Third baseman cuts that off, fires it across in time for the out. 5-3, 2 away. And that'll bring up the right fielder, number 2, Brady O'Kane. Struck out looking back in the second inning. Fastball taken outside, ball 1. Slider taken for a strike, and the count's 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Ball and 2 strikes to O'Kane. Edwards readies. Fouled down the third baseline, out of play. The 1-2. Line back up the middle, base hit.
Number 8,
Brings up the first baseman, number 8, Logan Schuster. Runner at first, 2 away. 54 pitches now for Edwards. Comes set. And the pitch. Base hit lined in the left field on the slider. We'll have runners on first and second after back-to-back base hit. And that'll bring up the DH, number 24, Mal Tungate. And Richland will send pitcher down to the bullpen to start to get loose. Edwards comes set, checks the runner back at second. Here's the pitch on the way, slider up high, ball 1. Edwards comes set, has a check of the runner. Delivers. Fastball taken for a strike, and the count is 1-1. O'Kane at second, Schuster down at first. 2 away. Edwards pitch down low. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch from Edwards. A little bit outside. Ball 3. Three-one pitch. Hit to third. He'll step on his bag for the force play and end the inning. No runs on 2 hits. 2 are left. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. We've got no score. We'll be back.
I think it's time to put my money to work.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Giza has a lot of ways to help your money grow.
Oh, great.
Find a healthier approach to money at Giza.
Here we go for Richland. Upmeyer, Galloway, and Revel. Here in the bottom of the 4th.
I think we lost the contact.
Looking for a contact?
Oh, it's for...
It's the comms.
The comms.
Here we go. Smithwick, readies. Pitch on the way. Fouled off down the third baseline. Upmeyer lined out to third base. Back in the first. The 0-1 taken for strike 2. Fouled down the first baseline, out of play. The 0-2 to Upmeyer. Fouled away again. Smithwick sets. The 0-2, way outside, ball 1. Ball lifted into right field. He'll get under it and make the catch, 1 away. Brings up the catcher, number 5, Hayden Galloway. Reached on an error. Actually, fielder's choice, and then went to second on the error. Here's the pitch from Smithwick. They squared a bunt. Should be out, but I think they missed it.
It's either going to be an out or a foul ball. It depends if it's in the box or out.
So the umpires will come together. Yeah, should be this.
Yeah.
Yep. Two unassisted is how that gets scored. 2 away.
He was all the way up.
Yep. He's going to say he saw it.
Number 26, Ravel.
Come on,
Ravel will
Coach.
come to the plate. First baseman. Struck out looking back in the first.
If it were reversed, you'd be screaming and hollering.
Yeah. Smithwick's pitch on the way.
Hey.
Back up the box. Going to get into center field for a base hit.
It's his first hit of the day.
Number 24, Jake Brandon.
Brandon steps in, the left fielder. Grounded to second. In his first at bat, they throw over to first. Smithwick comes set. Here's the pitch. Outside, gets away. Runner goes. He'll fire down to second base, and it is not in time. Dances on the wild pitch. Ball 1. Here's the pitch on the way. Lined into the 4-hole into right field. Runner will move to third. We'll have runners on the corner with 2 out. That'll bring up the center fielder, number 6, Caden Castro. Castro went down on strikes, and we're going to have time called by Lake Washington and get a visit to the mound. So we'll pause and take a break.
Okay.
We all know that we'll eventually need a will. Eventually. How about right now? Trust and Will has taken the process of creating your will and made it easy. Like while you're lounging on the couch, easy. Trust and Will is designed by attorneys, but customized by you. One question at a time. All documents are state-specific, legally valid, and start at just $199. That's not a typo. Find the plan that's right for you at trustandwill.com.
So Castro steps in. Runners on the corners with 2 away. Smithwick comes set. Here's the pitch on the way. Squares the bunt. Ball gets away. Going to be a play at the plate, and he's going to be safe. Run scores on a wild pitch. Runner from first goes to second. So Reeve went and got it, tried to toss it to Smithwick, who was not in position to cover, was on his way, hit him in the side with the throw. And Revel scores the first run. Here's the pitch from Smithwick. Hit into the 4-hole into right field. They're going to send the runner around. Throw to the plate, going to be cut. Not cut off in time. He'll score easily. And it's 2-0. Richland. RBI base hit by Caden Castro. That'll bring up the pitcher, number 4, Braylon Edwards. Castro at first, 2 away. Smithwick's pitch, squares to bunt, fouls it down the first base line. The 0-1. Ball going to go all the way to the backstop. Runner around second. Another wild pitch. Counts 1-1 to Edwards. Smithwick comes set. 1-1 pitch on the way. Taken for a strike on the outside corner, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Chopper and misplayed, gets away. It's going to be an infield hit and an RBI for Edwards. Scoring from second is Castro, and Richland's plated 3 here in their half of the 4th. And now we'll have a change. So we'll pause and take a break as this pitching change takes place. Richland in front. They plated 3 here with 2 outs. We'll be back.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Welcome back, West Valley High School. Some score updates. Other quarterfinals. Puyallup still down 1-0 with Lake Stevens in the top of the fifth. Kamiakin still down 1-0 in the fourth. And Eastlake leading in the fourth 3-2. And now in this one, Richland up 3-0. Now pitching will be number 9, Will Cooley. So Jackson Woodard steps in, third baseman. He flew out to left his last at bat. Edwards down at first base. He'll throw back to first. Cooley comes set. Here's the pitch, down and away. 0-1. Ball inside. 2-0. Edwards with the lead at first. Here's the pitch. Inside, and it's 3-0. Breaking ball stays way outside. 4 straight balls for a walk, and runners are on first and second with 2 away. Brings up the right fielder, number 12, Colson Mackey. Mackey struck out back in the third. Cooley comes set, checks the runner at second, and delivers his pitch. Fastball taken for a strike. He steps off. Conley looks in, comes set, checks the runner at second, and delivers. Slider, swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Two outs, 2 on, 3 runs in. The 0-2 pitch. And they got him looking to end the inning. Not before Richland gets 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors and 2 runners left. We go to the top of the 5th. Richland in front, 3-0.
So for the parents that are interested in learning about Core Plus and what it can do for their children, just know that it's one of the bigger opportunities that you can get in high school. It is such an opportunity. Find the neighboring schools that have it. There's an opportunity there to not just learn skills, but a career path.
Welcome back, Rest Valley High School. We go to the top of the fifth. Leading off, it'll be the top of the order for Lake Washington, Quan, Reeve, and Milberg, as they try to answer. Edwards delivers. First pitch taken down low, ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Inside, ball two. Two-0 pitch. Down low, ball three. And this might be his last batter. 3-0 pitch. Up high, ball four. No, don't leave him.
Number 20, Bowden Reeves.
Brings up the catcher, number 20, Bowden Reeves. 1 for 2. Singled and flown out to left. Slider taken on the outside corner, strike one. Ball outside. 1-1. Edwards sets. Pitch. Grounded into the 4-hole into right field for a base hit. And Quan's going to hit the brakes and stop. We'll have runners on first and second. And nobody out.
Next up, number 34, Aiden.
Sam Melberg back out to courtesy run down at first base. And the left fielder, number 34, Aiden Melberg, comes to the plate. Walked back in the first and reached on a fielder's choice in the third. Edwards comes set, has a look at Quan at second base. Here's the pitch on the way. Slider ripped into right field. Back on it, right fielder makes the catch, gets it inside. Runners won't tag. One away, F9. Brings up the center fielder, number 9, Will Cooley. Actually, the pitcher now. See, moved the pitch there in the bottom of the fourth. Cooley's flown out to center and lined out to the shortstop. Edwards comes set, has a look. Here's the pitch. Slider down inside, gets away from the catcher. The runners will move up 90 feet. Wow, pitch. The 1-0 pitch, Cooley gets a hold of it, gets it into the gap. It's going to get down and get to the wall. Both runs are going to score to make it 3-2. Cooley digging for third. Throw into third base will not be in time. Cooley with a 2-run triple. And we've got time called and a pitching change for Richland. And we'll take time ourselves. We'll take a break and be back right after this.
Looking for a better healthcare experience? Welcome to Zoom Care, where your care journey is beyond better. Get the urgent, primary, and emergency care you need, when, where, and how you want it. With online scheduling, evening and weekend hours, and neighborhood clinics near you, Zoom Care makes getting exceptional care easy. And our team of providers are with you every step of the way, from check-in to check-up to check-out. Zoom Care, beyond better healthcare.
first, it was just a team. Now I can't imagine my life without them.
That coach changed our son, on the field and off.
Welcome back, West Valley High School. Richland makes the pitching change here. Eli Dobie comes in to relief of Braylon Edwards. Runner on third, one away. Cooley just drove in two with the triple.
Step number 5, Kane Nishikawa.
To make it 3-2. Nishikawa comes up. He struck out looking in the first and grounded to short. And they just need a ground ball, squeeze play, fly ball. Here's the pitch from Dobie, high and outside, ball one. To tie us up at 3. Bullpen action for Lake Washington down the line. Dobie's pitch. There's the chopper to short. Going to score the run. Big throw across in time for the out. 6-3, 2 away, and we're tied at 3 on the fielder's choice.
Number 27.
Brings up the second baseman, number 27, Gavin Johnson. 1 for 2 this afternoon. Single and a ground out to third. Dobie's wind and pitch on the way. Inside, ball one. Ball hit to center field. Back on it, and he'll make the grab to put the inning away. 7-8, 3 away. 3 runs on 2 hits. No errors and nobody left. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. We're tied at 3. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back, West Valley High School. We go to the bottom of the 5th, tied at 3. We're at the top of the order for Richland. Parrott, Upmeyer, and Galloway. Cooley still on the mound for Lake Washington. The winner advances to the semis next Friday, Parker Field on the Yakima Valley College campus. That pitch taken for a strike. It's 1-1. Little liner to the gets through for a base hit. So Parrott on board to get Richland started, much like he did to lead the game off.
Bring up number 3.
We'll bring up shortstop Carter Upmeyer. It's lined to third and flown out to right. Cooley throws over to first. Cooley back over one more time. Cooley's pitch, square around to bunt, pulls it back. Ball taken inside. Ball 1. Cooley's pitch, square around to bunt, down to third base. He'll field it, throw it across to first for the out. Throw back behind to get the runner at second, but he'll be safe. So they'll move the runner along on the fielder's choice.
Number 5, Hayden Galloway.
Brings up the catcher, Hayden Galloway. Cooley comes set, checks the runner. Here's the pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. Strike 1. Galloway was called out, hit on his bunt attempt back in the 4th inning while he was out of the box. Officially out 2 unassisted. Fouled back, and it's 0-2. Rebel on deck for the Bombers. And he'll step off. Cooley's pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and down on strikes he goes. 2 away. Big strikeout there for Cooley.
Number 26, Michael Ravel.
First baseman Michael Ravel comes to the plate. 1 for 2. Singled and scored back in the 4th. Cooley's pitch on the way, fouled back. Jake Brandon on deck for the Bombers. The 0-1 from Cooley. Taken for a strike. And it's 0-2. The 0-2 from Cooley. Way outside. Nice job by the catcher to get in front. Ball and 2 strikes. High and outside, and it's 2-2. Cooley's pitch on the way. Way up high. Tried to put a little too much on that. And the count is full. Time called by the umpires. He'll dust the plate off. Cooley comes set. 3-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, he got it. Leadoff single for Richland, and then nothing left. So no runs on a hit, no errors, one runner left. We've completed 5. We're tied at 3. We'll be back with the top of the 6th inning right after this.
So for the parents that are interested in learning about Core Plus and what it can do for their children, just know that it's one of the bigger opportunities that you can get in high school. It is such an opportunity. Find the neighboring schools that have it. There's an opportunity there to not just learn skills, but a career path.
Other updates and other quarterfinals. East Lake up 3-2 in the 5th. Kamaikan now leading 3-2 in the 5th, and Puyallup now leading 2-1, also in the 5th. Tied at 3 in this one. We go to the top of the 6th. It'll be O'Kane, Schuster, and Tungate. Doobie Wine pitch, taken high and outside, ball 1. O'Kane 1 for 2 in this one, singled in the 4th and struck out looking. And it's 2-0. Action in the bullpen down for Richland. Wine in the pitch. Up high, ball 3. Four straight pitches for the walk. Another leadoff base runner.
Up number 8, Logan Schuster.
Brings up the first baseman, Logan Schuster. He's 1 for 2, single, and struck out looking. And time called by Richland. And he's going to call his infield in. Doobie comes set and throws over to first. O'Kane back. Might see a little bunt here. Play for a run. Ball down in the dirt, ball 1. Richland anticipating the bunt. First base crash hard. Doobie comes set. Fires back to first. O'Kane back in time. One-0 pitch on the way, taken inside, ball 2. And Doobie's having trouble throwing strikes. 6 straight balls. The 2-0. Taken on the inside corner for a strike. It's 2-1. Fire over to first, not in time. Lake Washington with all the momentum right now. Fire down, shortstop misses the throw. Gets try, they'll play at third. He's going to be safe. He's going to throw it way late and chuck it into the fence with the pitchers there to back it up. So a stolen base and then an error to get the runner to third. Pitch was a ball. Oh, they called it a strike. 2-2. It's in the box, no interference. Go ahead run at third base, nobody out. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Schuster. Infield is in for Richland. Line and pitch, fouled straight back. Still 2-2. Becomes set. 2-2 pitch on the way. Up high, ball 3. Ball belted way back to the fence. The wall gone. 2-run homer. Logan Schuster. Touch them all. Lake Washington's up 5-3.
Home run for Logan Schuster.
That'll bring up the designated header, number 24, Mal Tungay.
Bring up number 24, Malachi Tungay.
You can feel the momentum change back in the fourth or in the fifth, Craig, and Lake Washington's just carried it over.
Yep. Took advantage of some miscues and just been putting the ball in play.
Yep. Ball 1 to Tungate. Doobie having trouble throwing strikes, and when he does, they hit it a long ways. Fisted down the line, out of play. 1-1. First baseman and the umpire got tangled up just a little bit.
He's been tangled up several times today. He was tangled up at that play at home against West Valley. Didn't get out of the way very well.
Swing and a miss at a high fastball. Makes the count 1-2. Ball hit down to third, fielded. They'll fire it across in time for the first out, 5-3. Takes us to the top of the order. Be the shortstop, Noah Kwan. Kwan's been hit by a pitch, walked, and grounded to short. Dobie's pitch on the way. He squares to bunt, taken for strike one. The 0-1. Lifted in the infield. Second baseman going to get under it and make the catch for the second out. Of 4.
Number 20, Bowden Reeves.
Brings up the catcher, Bowden Reeves. 2 for 3 here this afternoon. Scored a run. Pitch from Dobie on the way, foul tip. Strike one. Ball outside. Richland, if they can close the inning here without any more damage, will lead off with 5, 6, and 7 in their order in the bottom of the 6th. Dobie's pitch outside again. 2-1. Two-one pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Two-two pitch. All the way to the backstop, and the count's full. Dobie's pitch on the way, high. Ball 4. And time called by Richland. Courtesy runner coming in for Lake Washington, and we'll have a pitching change here for Richland. We'll pause, take a break. We'll be back right after this.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
Welcome back, West Valley High School. Drew Schock now on the mound here for the Richland Bombers. Update another quarterfinal. Jackson up in front of Kamaikan now 5-3, and Puyallup going into the top of the 7th, leading Lake Stevens 3-1. Those of you just joining us here.
Batting for the Kings, number 34, Aiden Melbourne.
Lake Washington in front here this inning, 5-3 on the 2-run bomb by Logan Schuster. Aiden Mulberg comes up to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a walk this afternoon. Shock's pitch on the way outside. Ball 1. Two out, runner on first. Shock jams him. It's fouled off. 1-1. Shock takes a look over at first base. Comes set. Fire over to first. Mulberg back in time. Ball and a strike to count. Shock's pitch fouled off down the first base line, out of play. Makes the count 1-2. And got him looking, strike 3 for the third out. Not before there's some damage done. 2 runs on 1 hit. Runner left. Lake Washington takes the lead 5-3 as we go to the bottom of the 6th. We'll pause, take a break, and be right back.
47-52.
Hey up there. Points. Points! Everyone knows miles are better than points.
Oh, you fancy miles. That's all you ever talk about.
Stop! I'm telling Dad you used credit.
Bah!
Pish posh. Use me.
What he needs is points.
Think about the repercussions.
It's 10% off if you sign up for a store card.
No. Oh, boy.
It's okay to use credit sometimes. Let's talk about it.
Find a healthier approach to money at Giza.
I think it's time to put my money to work.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Giza has a lot of ways to help your money grow.
Oh, great.
Find a healthier approach to money at Giza.
For the Bombers, number 24.
And welcome back to West Valley. Bottom of the 6th. Bombers trail by 3-6.
5, 6, and 7 due up here for Richland. Cooley still on the bump. Richland hoping to chip away. Here's a line on the pitch on the way, taken up high, ball 1. Brandon 1 for 2. Scored a run. High and outside, ball 2. On the way. Taken for a strike, and the count goes to 2-1. Cooley's pitch. Down in the dirt, ball 3. The 3-1 pitch on the way. Taken on the outside corner, and the count is full. 3-2 pitch on the way, down low, ball 4. Lead-off walk. Brings up the center fielder, number 6, Caden Castro.
Number 6, Caden Castro.
Castro singled back in the 4th, drove in a run, and scored himself. Throw back over to first. No action down in the bullpen for Lake Washington, so the inning belongs to Cooley. Line in the pitch. He squares the bunt. Going to get it down to third base. And they'll move him over. 5-3. 1 away. Check it. 5-4.
Next up, number 4, Richland Edwards.
Edwards back in to hit after being removed from pitching. He's 1 for 2, the single. Runner at second, 1 away. And time called by Lake Washington. They'll come out and have a visit. This might be a conversation of, do we put him on? Put the double play in place with 1 out. Yeah. Not yet. Brandon at second, 1 away. Cooley comes set. We'll try again. Here's a pitch from Cooley. Outside, ball 1. Cooley comes set. Here's the pitch. Up high, ball 2.
The intentional walk?
Could be. Yeah, throw it up high, see if he'll chase. Don't give him anything to hit. Not upset if he ends up on first. Here's the 2-0. And gets the high strike on the corner. Makes it 2-1. Cooley comes set. Looking to come inside, jam it. 2-1 pitch on the way. Just high. Oh, they gave him the strike on the corner. It makes it 2-2.
Let's go, Will.
Gonna live there. Yep. Looking for the high strike. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fouled, out of play. Down the first base side.
Good job, 9. Here we go, Will.
Cooley comes set. The 2-2 to Edwards. In the dirt, gets away. Runner will move to third on the wild pitch. And the count's full. Edwards looking for base hit, ball 4. Drive in the run, make it a run-run game. Cooley comes set. 3-2 pitch, lined into right field, going to get down for a base hit. He'll get an RBI. Makes it 5-4. Edwards now 2 for 3, and that'll bring up the third baseman, number 2, Jackson Woodard.
Next up, number 2, Jackson Woodard.
Woodard 0 for 1 with a walk. Cooley comes set, looks over at first. Here's the pitch on the way, lined up the middle. Funky hop, and E6, everybody's safe. Brings up the right fielder, number 12, Colson Mackey. Struck out twice. Actually, we got a pinch hitter, looks like. So this looks like Tyler Huck coming to the plate. And going out to run. Pinch running at second base is Drayson Elfering. Runners on for, oh, we've got more time. And Lake Washington comes out. And we're going to make a change, looks like. And we'll have a pitching change. So we'll step away. We'll be back right after this.
I want to be smarter with my spending now.
And that's what we're here for.
Find a healthier approach to money at GISA.
We all know that we'll eventually need a will. Eventually. How about right now? Trust and Will has taken the process of creating your will and made it easy. Like while you're lounging on the couch, easy. Trust and Will is designed by attorneys, but customized by you. One question at a time. All documents are state-specific, legally valid, and start at just $199. That's not a typo. Find the plan that's right for you at trustandwill.com.
Oh, honey.
Mom, can't we just talk about,
Oh, my.
You and Dad have it, right?
Yeah.
My friend Maya says that her parents have a lot of...
Oh,
goodness.
Families back then really didn't talk about money.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Well, college is coming.
Find a healthier approach to money at GISA.
Welcome back to some position changes. Now pitching for Lake Washington will be Brady O'Kane. Colson Mackey, the right fielder, re-enters. They announced Tyler Huck the pinch hit, and then with the pitching change, they've pulled him back. So Mackey is back. And Watkins now pinch running at first base. So runners on first and second, one away for Colson Mackey, who's struck out twice. It's not bunting. Hate to break it to you. O'Kane comes set. Here's the pitch. Taken for a strike.
Oh.
O'Kane comes set. Checks the runner. Here's the pitch. Bounce to third. They're going to turn it inside. 5-4. Not in time. Runner safe at third. 5-4, 2 away. Safe at first on the fielder's choice. Runner moves to third. So runners on the corners with 2 outs. And we go to the top of the order. Dylan Parrott, the second baseman. He's 2 for 3. O'Kane looking to close it down. And we're going to have time called while catcher actually asked for it. Lake Stevens has taken the lead in the top of the 7th over Puyallup, 5-3 in that quarterfinal. Richland trying to tie it up with a base hit. Break and pitch, down and away, ball 1. The 1-0 to Parrott. Bouncing ball, fielded at third, toss over to first in time for the out. Nice play, 5-3, 3 away. Not before Richland gets a run back. A run on a hit with 1 error and 2 left. We'll pause, take a break, come back for the top of the 7th. Lake Washington in front, 5-4.
At first, it was just a team. Now I can't imagine my life without them.
That coach changed our son, on the field and off.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Welcome back, West Valley High School, as we get ready to go to the top of the 7th. Will be Cooley, Nishikawa, and Johnson for Lake Washington. They lead 5-4. Looking to get some more. The delivery from Schock taken outside, ball 1. Cooley with the 2-run triple back in the 5th. Shock bounces that one up there. It's 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Go get it, Will.
High chopper in a second. He'll field it, throw it to first in time for the out. 4-3, one away. Kane Nishikawa, the third baseman. He'll come into play. He's 0 for 3. Grounded to short twice and struck out looking back in the first. Pitch from Shock. Down and away, ball 1. Gonna be a little bleeder, gonna get down for a hit. Gonna bring up Gavin Johnson, the second baseman. 1 for 3. With a ground out and a fly out to center, his last at bat. Pick-off throw, back, not in time. Shocking ground ball, going to get through. Base hit. We'll have runners at first and second, and 1 away. That'll bring up the pitcher, Brady O'Kane. He's 1 for 2. Stole a base and scored a run. Chance to help himself and give him a little more cushion. Shot comes set, takes a look. Here's the pitch on the way to O'Kane. Foul ball back behind. 0-1. Shot comes set, has a check. Down in the dirt. Nice job by the catcher to keep it in front. It's 1-1. Shot comes set. Down low again. 3-1. Speak to him, right?
That's what I thought.
Oh, 3. Shot comes set. Pitch on the way. 4 strike.
That dude is so nonchalant with his strikes.
Yeah, he is. Count, Doug.
No, I have 3-1.
Well, he just has a strike.
Strike 3-2.
3-2.
No, 2-2.
Foul tip. pitch from Schock. Line right to the shortstop for the catch. And they'll double him up. L6 and 6 unassisted to get out of the inning. So no runs on 2 hits. 1 left. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Richland needs 1 to push it to extra, 2 to win it. We'll be back.
Looking for a better healthcare experience? Welcome to Zoom Care, where your care journey is beyond better. Get the urgent, primary, and emergency care you need, when, where, and how you want it. With online scheduling, evening and weekend hours, and neighborhood clinics near you, Zoom Care makes getting exceptional care easy. And our team of providers are with you every step of the way, from check-in to check-up to check-out. Zoom Care, beyond better healthcare.
I want to be smarter with my spending now.
And that's what we're here for.
Find a healthier approach to money at GISA.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
West Valley High School. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Richland trailing Lake Washington 5-4. Winner of this one advances to the semifinal Friday night. They'll play at 7 o'clock against the winner of Puyallup and Lake Stevens. That game now tied 5-5 in the bottom of the 7th. 2 on for Puyallup with 1 out. Leading off will be the shortstop, number 3, Carter Upmeyer, followed by Galloway and Revel.
2, 3, 4 in the order. That's what you want if you're Richland.
The pitch from O'Kane on the way, well outside, ball 1. Upmeyer 0 for 3 here this afternoon. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Inside. Ball 2. The 2-0 pitch on the way. Outside. Ball 3. Richland needs base runners. The 3-0 to Upmeyer. Taking strike 1. O'Kane's pitch, down low, ball 4. And the leadoff runner is on. And Lake Washington will move up and expect a bunt here to move the runner into scoring position. They've done it the last 2 innings. And the third baseman's made nice plays to get him out at first. So here's Galloway. He stepped back. They call the balk. They did. Well, they're going to talk. Yeah. You step backwards, it's fine. Yep. What did he do? He stepped backwards with the right foot. Not a balk.
That's okay.
So go back in there and let's go. Bark at the home plate umpire. So here we go. Galloway steps back in. Runner at first, nobody out. Lake Washington in front, 5-4. Galloway over 3. Down the line, out of play down the first base side. 0-1. O'Kane comes set. He'll turn to bunt.
Ooh.
Pops it up in the air. O'Kane makes the play. For the out. One away.
Step number 26, Michael Ravel.
Brings up Michael Ravel. He's 1 for 3. Singled back in the 4th and scored a run. Here's the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. O'Kane comes set. Here's the pitch. Lifted into center field. And caught. F8, 2 away. Richland down to their final out. That'll bring up the left fielder, number 24, Jake Brannon.
Number 24, Jake Brannon.
He's 1 for 2, scored 2 runs with a walk. Pick off play, back to first. O'Kane comes set. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. Takes the inside corner. And it's 0-1. O'Kane comes set. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball outside corner. It's 0-2. Down to their final strike. The 0-2 from O'Kane outside. Ball 1. Good spot to miss. See if you get him to chase.
Do it again.
O'Kane comes set. 1-2 pitch. Gets him to reach. Topped up outside. They'll throw down to first in time, and that'll do it. Lake Washington defeats Richland to advance to the semifinal tomorrow. Final score here, Lake Washington 5, Richland 4. Final battery of Lake Washington, 5 runs on 9 hits with 2 errors for Richland. 4 runs on 7 hits with 1 error. And we'll have sportsmanship medallions presented here in just a second.
Fans at this time.
Lake Washington will finish, actually move to 18 and 11.
Of today's competitors, the well-fought battle.
Richland will end their season with a record of 18 and 7.
As their sportsmanship. And we'd like to now honor players from each team with a sportsmanship award. From the Richland Bombers, number 11, Grayson Elfring.
Jason Elfring reads the receives the medallion for sportsmanship for Richland. And Asher Crossley for Lake Washington. Congratulations to both of those gentlemen. Again, the final here, Lake Washington advances to the semifinal Friday night at Parker Field on the Yakima Valley College campus. They await the winner of Lake Stevens and Puyallup. That'll be at 7 p.m. on Friday. Richland's season comes to an end. They finish with a record 18-7. Congratulations on them making it to the state playoffs. Hard to do. Good chance to get into the quarterfinal and a heck of a ball game. You can catch more action here on the NFHS next weekend. All the baseball semifinals will be brought to you here. 4A at Yakima. Craig and I will be at the 2A. We'll have the 2Bs actually out at Sela. The 2B and 1B semifinals all here on NFHS Friday and Saturday next weekend. For Craig Lacey, I'm Jeff Weeks. Thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your Memorial Day weekend.